In this video, I'm going to show you how you can properly change the number formats in a pivot table. So if you've got data that shows, quantity or sales, and you want the thousand separator or a dollar sign in front, you might be tempted to, just change it onto here and put in the columns on here. But the problem is with a pivot table, because you haven't actually changed the values and how the field is set up. Once you go to refresh this pivot table, it's going to revert back to the format it was in before. And so to actually change the fields and so they have the proper format even after you refresh the data, you don't want to actually change the formatting in the column. You want to change the formatting of the field. So if I right click any one of these values, I'll have an option for value field settings. So if I click on this and now go into the number format, then I can specify, okay, if I want a currency format, let's say I want 2 decimal places, and then hit OK. And now I've got this formatting in place. And so say I do the same thing for the quantity here, right click, value field settings. And then this time I want just the number format with the thousand separator and no decimal places. Hit OK. And now you'll notice now I've got that set up as I want. But now the difference is when I go to refresh the pivot table, it does not change back now. And that's because I changed it through that value field settings page, as opposed to just changing it onto here. Because now if I go back onto here, and let's say I want to apply this comma style formatting, now when I do a refresh, it's going to go back to the dollar signs, because that's actually what's set up in the field settings. So that's the formatting that matters. Just changing it on the column or just an individual cell, that's only just going to be a temporary change. So if you want to make sure that it stays in a certain format, go into the value field settings.